Welcome to 108 Gates. We are doing a general reading. Let's see how it goes. Hope you are well. And it feels as though the current energy is feeling invigorated. It's feeling like there's a swirling. But so if you think about a vortex, as it's going round, the speed is increasing, and there's certain things that are just flying off. They're no longer needed, no longer meant to be hanging around, no longer meant to be stuck in our energy field. It feels very emotional. So the emotional attachments to things, they literally are revealing themselves as futile, as useless, or no longer needed. So in those spaces, it's going to be easier for them to just release and let go. They're going, and then that then makes the next one easier to release and let go. So peace, be calm, and calm will come. The more you focus on where can I take control over this, more often than not, the control will come in when you start letting go of trying to control it. More control will come in when you release or let go of trying to control it, whatever it is. So we're stepping forward into situations, scenarios with an idea of I'm heading this direction, but not knowing how, why, where, what, and also being open to possible diversions, possible course correction, or certain things coming up that we hadn't anticipated. It's that flexibility and fluidity that's required right now. It's going to help you move forward. You may feel that there's blocked energies. I have said it before and I'll say it again. There's a link to the playlist for tuning forks in the box below. There are going to be more of those coming up, and also I'm ready now. I've decided on the first guided meditation that's going to be recorded, and that will be happening as soon as possible too. So subscribe, hit the bell if you're interested in that, if you haven't already. So these things are going to not be the most easiest to let go of, but at the same time, it's that process of allowing it to let go that's the most difficult. Once you've got from holding on to something to knowing how to let go, to from feeling safer to let go, and even more safer to let go, then the letting go process, it'll be easy. And as you keep doing this, you'll have the longevity coming in. You'll have a different strategy of disentangling yourself from things you don't need. Your strategy will change to the point that you'll have a more of an automatic response. This worked before. This is how I dealt with it. Calm and relax. Bring the peace in. Let the peace dissolve the tension, the stress, the worry, and then more of that lets go. The beauty of this is the more you let go of the stuff you don't need, the more you'll be stacking up those things that you can utilize, you want to utilize, that actually are used for you. So a lot of this is horse before the cart kind of scenario. So you can't pull the cart unless you've got the horse in front of it pulling it. So it might be that you don't quite know what's in the cart, you don't know quite what's in the cart in terms of what needs to be brought with you or what needs to be transported, but it's trusting your instinct that I need to put this with me, I need to take the cart with me, I can't just sit on the horse, because I do need to gather and collect new resources, I need to gather and collect new ways of doing things, new this, new that. So having your cart ready to start accumulating these new things benefiting you. Seven of Coins, therefore this new way of building it, the new resources coming in, it just literally feels so ripe and ready to come in. You definitely want to be available to do it. So the reason I'm giving the horse and cart analogy is because if you have just a horse and you know you've got to get from A to B, and you think to yourself, I can go on horseback. I know it's a bit of an old school way of doing it, but it's just to give that image. You are going to be going with the cart also, because you want to be able to have something to transport certain things to. So the cart is feeling as though it's representing your empty space within yourself, because you've let certain things go. You've cleaned out this cart, you've cleaned out the vessel, you've cleaned out the container in which you're holding things previously. So if you think about your wealth container, you think about other kind of containers, your emotional container, you want it clean, you want it pristine, you want it ready to start allowing other things to come into it. If there's clutter, it can't come in. If it's all uninviting, like for example, if you have a spare room in your house or apartment or whatever it is, and it's just filled with clutter, and there's no way of actually making it into a functional space. It needs to be cleared first before it becomes a functional space. So if you think of yourself within you, and there's a certain I don't know why it's coming up, but there's a certain chakra, or there's a certain energy field, or there's a certain area in your life you kind of stay away from. You don't enjoy certain experiences because you're bypassing, or you're avoiding something else that's related to it, or it brings up memories of it. This stuff needs attending to. It's needing to be healed or cleansed or purified. And again, I know I've said it before, but this is going deeper. It's not about it's not being done before. It's about you knowing also that when this comes up, that you can recognize exactly what you need to do. You can go on the things that worked before and go straight to that response, go straight to that reaction, so that you're working on it instantly. You're not lingering in it. You're not stuck in it. You're not wondering, what shall I do, what shall I do. It's like, oh, I recognize this, I've been here before, done this before, let's apply the same approach and strategies as I did before. And then you get the Ace of Wands. Taking action is going to be really important and powerful for you. So let's get some other cards and see where this goes. Okay, Knight of Pentacles upside down. So it feels as though as you are, like I said at the beginning, certain things you felt like you were going in this direction, but the fluidity and being able to see that there's certain things that you're investing in, they're just not going to be as fruitful as you planned. But the thing is, as you let go of those things,